Happy Friday. Today is August the 25th, and I wanted to give you some inspiration for your day, share a little bit about my Lilydale trip, and offer some upcoming event information. So, the message that I shared today on the Shelly Wilson page, this is from Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Angels deck. It is truth and integrity. So, this is a reminder to us that we are here having a human life experience. It's important to align our thoughts and words and actions with our beliefs. So, doing our best to walk our talk and talk our walk, meaning be in alignment with that. A message for you that I shared on Journey into Consciousness, and this is from the Cards of Empowerment. The message says door closing ending. Now, this is a very positive message, and this is a reminder that situations, experiences, jobs, relationships, so on, as we recognize things do come to an end. And this is a reminder to allow that proverbial door to close so that we can step into a new opportunity. And just as the sun sets, we know it's going to rise again the next day. And just to put it in perspective, it doesn't actually rise and set. It's the earth that's rotating. So this is why we have the perception of that, which is the leading the way into the perfect message from the cards or the clarity cards that I shared on Embracing the Magic Within. It says shift your perception. So this is a reminder that we see life through our lens. Sometimes we see things through that lens of love. Sometimes we see it through that filter of fear. Neither's good or bad, but as you can recognize, they are a different vibration. So it's important to see things as we see them, but keep in mind that as we see them, it's running through our frame of reference. It's running through the emotions that we're feeling at the time. So when we're balanced and centered and grounded, we're going to have a different perception than when we're not. So remember that. So I want to share just briefly. I had the pleasure of being in Lilydale. This time last week, I was in Lilydale. I had the opportunity to do a group reading Friday night at the center in Fredonia. Did a couple private sessions Saturday morning, and then I had the pleasure of doing an author talk with messages at Sacred Grounds Coffee House. That's a great place. Michelle and Stacy have opened up a fabulous space, and the food is delicious. I had several meals there while I was in Lilydale. And then got to play a bit. Saturday, went to the Healing Temple, served spirit at Forest Temple, giving messages. And then Sunday, I gave a workshop, full day workshop. It was exploration of your psychic self. And then Sunday night, a half day workshop. So self-care for light workers and empaths. And I will tell you, it was a long day. I was definitely feeling the effects and was so ready to crawl into bed that evening. And then Monday taught trance healing exploration. So I loved all of those workshops. I loved being there to teach. And then Monday night, I had the opportunity to serve spirit. It was going to be an inspiration stump, but they moved the services indoors. So it was at the assembly hall, which happened to be where I taught all day. So I was blessed to do that, and then made one more visit to the Healing Temple that night. That's one of the highlights whenever I go to Lilydale, to be able to do that. So I'm so grateful to Jody Kiss. She made the trip from Rochester area to coordinate. She volunteered to coordinate my workshop. So that was wonderful, so appreciative. And I just feel very blessed. I had to get up very early that Friday morning to make the trip, and then got up pretty early on Tuesday morning to make the trip back home. So now I'm back in the groove, feeling very rested and so excited for some events that I have coming up. So I want to mention those briefly to bring them into your awareness. So this Sunday, August the 27th, so 2 days from now, I'm teaching Reiki 1 online. And yes, absolutely. I know people say you can do that. Yes, you can. It's a matter of intention. So this is a Reiki 1 class. It opens you up to the energies. You become attuned as a Reiki level 1 practitioner. We talk about Reiki, how it works, talk about the history, and then we do the attunement. Then on September 9th, I'm going to do a level 2 attunement. So this gives you 3 symbols. This is a distance symbol, a mental emotional symbol, and a power symbol to increase the power. So that will be coming up as well. And with Reiki, there's 3 levels. So you have to progress. You have to take level 1 before you proceed to level 2, and then level 2 before you go to level 3. And I'll go ahead and mention with Reiki, I do have an in-person combined Reiki 1 and 2 class here at Langley scheduled for September 30th. And this is an hour northeast of Tulsa at South Grand Lake area. So this is a combined class, and we'll cover both 1 and 2. And October 20th in Oklahoma City, I'm going to be teaching a Reiki Master class. So that's for those that have already been attuned as a Reiki level 2 practitioner. That's Spirit Fair weekend. So I always alternate the Reiki classes that I teach the Friday night when I'm there. Coming up as well, the development classes are starting. So Thursdays morning, 9:30 to 11, and then 6:30 to 8, 2 options, morning and evening option. I'm teaching the 8-week foundational series. So we cover lots, starting with energy. Then we talk about developing intuition and proceeding from there. So this is a great foundational class for those wanting to explore more. Those that already feel like they have a good foundation or have previously taken the 8-week class, I'm offering an intermediate series. This is psychic that we're going to be focusing on in September. So there's an afternoon option from 2:30 to 4:30 Central Time, and then an evening option from 6:30 to 8:30. This is going to be very experiential, very tuning in. So if you're curious about that, want to know more, feel free to reach out to me to ask questions. Otherwise, you can visit my website, shellyrwilson.com, and go to the development class page to read more about that. And then finally, want to go ahead and mention also September 10th, I'm going to be giving the inspirational message at Unity Center of Tulsa. Then that afternoon, I'm doing a group reading, Messages from Spirit. So this will be messages from your angels, guides, and loved ones in spirit. I read energetically, psychically, and mediumistically during that time. And then lastly, September 15th through 17th, I'm going to be at Walker Wellness in Moore, Oklahoma. So that's south of Oklahoma City area, Norman area. And on Friday afternoon, I'm doing private sessions. Friday night is a group reading. Saturday, I'm teaching 2 workshops. In the morning, Everything is Energy, an energetic awareness workshop. Then Saturday afternoon, I'm teaching self-care for light workers and empaths. And then Sunday, I'm teaching the trance healing exploration workshop. So 2 of those workshops are workshops that I did teach in Lilydale just a few days ago. So if you want to read more, feel free to reach out, shellyrwilson.com, or send me an email at shelly@shellyrwilson.com. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your Friday and a wonderful weekend. I wish you peace. I wish you love. I wish you joy. And I wish you happiness. Have a great day, everyone.